This is Les Johns of Demon Deacon Digest, standing here with Cade Carney after practice on, this is Tuesday, I think, right?
You know better than me.
Yeah, Tuesday. Think we're playing football on Thursday?
I hope so. We prepared, we're ready, we've had the quick turnaround, we put the work in, and we've gone through the stress of being on a quick game schedule, and we've gotten to where we're ready, so I hope we get to play Thursday.
Had a big game on Saturday. Really stepped up big, especially with Matt bruising his shin. What were you seeing out there on the field, and what how good did it feel to put together that 100-yard performance against Towson?
Felt nice. Y'all might not have seen it, but when we had that drive where we had a lot of runs in a row, that was Ryan Anderson. I mean, we called his number once, and he absolutely killed the guy on the out block, and they called it again, and we called it again, and we called it again, and it was the just prettiest hole I've ever seen. So being able to run through that, we've talked about it all leading up to the season, but being able to see it in the game, it was exciting, it's fun, and looking forward to seeing more of it.
What's funny is when I tweeted, I was like, Carney, touchdown. You're saying instead I should have tweeted Ryan Anderson,
Anderson.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, that was an easy series for me to be a running back behind that, and it's fun.
And you hit upon something really interesting there, Cade, and I did tweet about this, is that the offensive line didn't allow a sack. There was only one quarterback pressure, maybe a tackle for loss, I can't remember.
Right.
Even though they had to shuffle some guys in and out because of losing Justin, it seems like they held up pretty darn good.
Yeah, we played a super clean game. We weren't penalized on offense. We shuffled around. Ryan didn't play the game at center. He was playing at guard, and Zach Tom did a great job coming in and playing big snaps at center. He's going to be a great player. But yeah, they did a great job adjusting, and that's the good thing about these seniors. Like we said, they understand the offense, they understand the scheme, not just their position. So when we have to adjust, those guys are ready, and so we feel like we were fine and we can pick up where we left off.
Couldn't be much happier with the way your season has started off, right? You had the key drive in the win on the road at Tulane, and then you had a big performance this last week. Feeling good, I assume?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you know how it is. We're a next man up mindset, and we got the guys to do it. If Christian had been in, if Matt had been in, we really don't care. The way it shaked out, I was in the game at the time, and thankful to get the call. It's super exciting to be able to be in those situations, and that is what you live for as an individual. But we're fine with whoever's in the game. When the game's on the line, we feel confident.
Since we're not yet allowed to talk to Sam, how's he feeling about the turnovers and stuff like that? I mean, he's putting up some great numbers and doing a lot of great things, but there's that little tiny thing about turning the ball over.
Yeah, and that's part of being a freshman, and you go through it. It's mistakes that are very fixable. Those are things that we preach in our program, and you just have to find out the hard way sometimes. To chin the ball or to double it up in pressure. But those are things that he's figuring out, and those are things that that if that's the mistakes he's making, we're happy with it, because he's doing such a good job in the offense, and it's when he's making these plays and he's trying to extend runs, which we only can appreciate. For him to be competing the way that he is, and those things happen. But those are good mistakes that we can clean up and that we can definitely get right.
What's the key offensively to move the ball against Boston College Thursday, tomorrow, Monday?
Yeah.
October, whenever the heck this game is played.
The good thing is for us, the key is to play our offense. For the running back side, to stay in the lane and let the offensive line work. Depending on the weather, to see what the game plan is going to be. As far as if we're playing in a monsoon, then hopefully we'll get a heavy dose of the run. But if we end up moving the game or whatever happens, it's going to be play our offense. We've got a very versatile offense that responds to how the defense plays to us, so that's the good thing about it.
Of course, your family's down in the Davidson area, am I right? I mean, you guys are feeling, I guess, decent about the weather, right?
Yeah, we've got a lot of folks down in Charleston.
Yeah.
Family down there, and sister at Myrtle Beach. They're coming up. I think they got here last night. We're thankful to be in a place where we feel like we're all right, and our extended family's got a place to come up and be with us, where hopefully it'll just be a nice heavy storm.
And the thoughts of potentially playing, I guess possibly, in front of a packed house at BB&T Stadium, BB&T Field. I know there's less than 1,000 tickets remaining. I think it's a lot less than that.
Right.
How much fun would it be to play in front of a full house?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's no better feeling than to have the town behind you in a home game, and especially a big game like this, a season builder. This is one that we can really get a lot of momentum coming out of if we take care of Boston College. So to have an awesome home crowd behind us is all we could ask for.
Cool.